Hi Flosstube, I'm Sally, StitchySally here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. Today is Tuesday the 3rd of January 2023 and this is Flosstube number 41. Got to get used to saying 2023 now. So I am a little early, well, one day early. My husband's on leave from work until next Monday, so I knew I wouldn't really get a chance on the day that I normally film, and he's out getting the car serviced this morning, so I'm going to see if I can get a quick video in before he comes back and before my laptop battery dies as well. So yeah, hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and a very happy new year to all my viewers. Let's hope it is a stitch filled one, because that's what we like, don't we? I mean, obviously there's other things in life as well, but so I'm going to get on and stop waffling because I am waffling. I have no notes. As you can see, I've still got Christmas up at the moment. It'll be coming down on Thursday. I like to leave mine up until 12th night. So yeah, I'll be taking everything down probably Thursday, if not Friday at the latest. So, but you don't need to know that, do you? So without further ado, I have got 3 new starts, one of which is a finish. I have got the usual whips, I've got a little bit of haul, I've got a birthday gift, I've got a Christmas gift, and I also have the Secret Santa as well. So we'll get started, and my first start, I'm not going to show you the chart. It is a freebie, but I'm not going to show it anyway because it's just the chart. Is Hands Across the Sea Samplers, Oh Holy Night, and I've stitched that on 40 count vintage country mocha, and I've used Sulky 1147. And I'm really pleased with that. That stitched it really quickly. I saw Sharon, Shaz Bruce's finish of it, and I had to immediately go and find it and stitch it. So that is that one. Hopefully get that fully finished soon as well, because I don't particularly want to leave things languishing. I didn't quite manage to get everything finished that I had in my pile, but never mind. So my second start, again, I'm not going to show you the chart. It is a freebie, so I don't think it would matter, but and it's Hello from Liz Mathews Hope, and this is just on. This is the bit of linen that I had left from Christmas Garden. It's foxglove and lace linens latte. And I'm stitching that with Water Lilies Silks Mulberry, and I've never had a word of the year before until last year, and I think it was Sherry, the Colorado cross stitcher, who said she had a word of the year. So last year my word of the year was peace, and this year my word of the year is hope. So that was a start. And then my next start is a New Year's Day start, and I started this along with Welly Stitcher, Elaine, and Sue is also joining us, my friend Sue, who is Sue xstitch on Instagram, but she's stitching something different. She's stitching Stone Street Sampler, Susan B Sampler, which does have a big house on as well. So Elaine and I started a Plum Street Samplers Pink House Sampler, also affectionately known as Big House Pink Sampler, Big Ass Pink House Sal. That's the hashtag that we're using. I'll put it down below because my words aren't coming out. So, rightly or wrongly, I'm stitching this in the DMC, and I decided to stitch it 1/1 on 25 count vintage country mocha. I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out, but I wanted to do it on 25 count to make it slightly smaller, and this was the only one that had a piece big enough. So as you can see, I started with the house. Elaine started with the border, but I thought I'll start in the middle, see where the middle is, and it just so happened to be near the chimneys of the house. And I do apologise for the light. I'm just going to flip the light on, actually. Bear with me a minute. I don't think that will make a lot of difference, but we'll see. I really do need to get myself a ring light. Sorry, excuse me. So that is that, and I'm keeping that in the bag that Mouse made me. That was a joint Christmas birthday gift from Mouse. And then we'll go on to whips. I don't know why I'm looking because I haven't made any notes. I only had it open so that I could see what floss tube number it was. Oh, actually, there is another new start because I didn't have this started last time. Or did I? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. And this is for the seasonal SAL that is being hosted by Lynn, the Lancashire Stitcher. And it is Barbara Anna Designs Dancer. And I'm stitching it with all the call for threads and the fabric as well. So I've just got, I think I've got 2 evenings in on this. So there is Dancer. And when I picked it up last, I just had to get the eyes done. Just look at those beautiful little eyes. So I'm looking forward to picking that up again. So over Christmas it's been a bit like, right, I'll stitch on this because I feel like stitching on that, or I'll stitch on this because I feel like stitching on that. I'm not really, I haven't started anything new yet for the Blackbird Designs SAL that I do with Barb and Mouse, or and Lainey and I stitch on a Saturday on BBDs. But I have got something planned for that to start tonight. And then next up is my birthday start, which if anybody would like to join me, it's hashtag StitchySally's Moonshine Cabin Birthday SAL. So there we are, Modern Folk Embroidery, Moonshine Cabin. And I'm stitching this in DMCs, and I'm using 32 count charcoal grey Murano, which Charlie stitches with Charlie Feathers. I think, is there a floss tube? I'll link her down below anyway. She was using 32 count charcoal grey and I really liked how it looked. And this is where I'm at. Something behind that. Sorry if you can hear my washing machine. It's a bit noisy. And that's where I'm at. So I've got the bird in. I've got some of the tree in. Well, in fact, that part of the tree is now finished. I've started filling in the door. Got the hearts filled in. So that is that. And I've actually just realised that once I get all my stitching sorted, my rotation sorted, I do actually have more things to stitch than I have evenings for, which is very unheard of for me. But anyway, and then my next whip was the SAL that Chris and I are hosting. It's the December SAL that we do, and it's hashtag the Joy of Winter December SAL, and it stitches through the years the joy of winter. Seriously, you wouldn't think I'd do a floss tube every 2 weeks. I just feel like I've not done one for ages somehow. Maybe it's because I've not planned very well this week. So there are quite a few people stitching along with us, and I'll link down below to all of them. I know I think there's a couple of the ladies I think that have got floss, well, more than a couple actually, because Yaz has got a floss tube and obviously Joanita has as well. I know there's a couple of the other ladies as well, so what I'll do is I'll find their channels and I'll link to them as well. And I'm stitching this on, I think it's 36 count light mocha. And that's where I'm at. Sorry it's all creased, but I'm not going to iron just to show my stuff on floss tube. So that is that. I'm really liking how this is looking. There's quite a few fiddly little bits and pieces, but it really is coming along nicely. And I know Judith, xstitchlibrarian, she's finished hers, and I can't remember who else has finished. I think there's about three ladies that have finished it. I'm ever so sorry if you do happen to watch my floss tube and I just can't remember. I'm really sorry. Sorry, I'm just going to grab a drink. And then, yeah, my final whip, because one's a secret stitch, so I can't show that, is Cottage Garden Samplings Christmas Eve. And I love this so much. So I'm using all the DMCs and the two fancy flosses, the Gentle Arts, and I'm stitching this on 40 count Vintage Country Mocha. And I have got quite a good bit done on this. I've been stitching a little bit extra on it. So as you can see, I'm getting his beard done. I've got all this green done here. I'm still working my way down the white. I just thought if I do a little bit of white and a little bit of other colours, I won't get quite so bored as doing a lot of white. Well, whizzed through those whips, haven't I? I'm not going to show what I'm starting for my Friday night sheep sale or my BBD sale. I think I did show actually last time what I was starting for my sheep sale. The Tralala Douce Div. I don't know. I think it translates to Sweetness of Winter or something like that, but don't quote me. Right, so we'll move on to the birthday gift. I don't think I showed this last time because I don't think I'd received it. Or did I? Maybe I did. No, I don't think I did. So this arrived from Sue, and it's From the Heart, Needle Art by Wendy, December Quaker. And I am sorry if I did show this last time. I may well have done. Brain, please work. So I shall be stitching this as part of the Quaker SAL. I can't remember the hashtag for it, I'll have to have a look, that Amanda Alba Stitcher is doing. I'm still not sure whether I'll just do the three that I've got, no, the two that I've got. I don't have three, I have two. Or whether I will get other seasons. It won't be all the seasons, but I might just do the ones that are special to my family. Right, so Christmas. I received one piece of Stitchy stash for Christmas, and it was from my husband, and it's Barbara Anna Garden of Dreams, which I absolutely adore. I don't know when I'm going to get around to stitching all this stuff that I have, because I do have a rather large stash. is what it is. I like it. I like stitching. Right, I'll move on now to my Secret Santa. I have asked the ladies permission if I can tell you about it. So a lovely lady called Sue who watches my Flosstube, and we also follow each other on Instagram now as well. Well, we have for a bit, but obviously I found her after she'd started watching my Flosstubes. She sent a gift certificate for the well, should I say, it came from the Patchwork Rabbit, a gift certificate, and a while after the gift certificate arrived, I received this this lovely Christmas card from her. I think this was supposed to arrive before the gift certificate, but unfortunately, because of the Royal Mail strikes and everything and the backlog, and she wrote a really lovely note inside. So thank you so much, Sue. So with my gift certificate, I put it towards this little kit from the Primitive Hair. It's Cross Stitch Collector. I won't take that out. I'm sure all of you have seen that's the backing board, the board that it goes onto. I'm not going to take it out. I want to leave it in there so that it's protected. And it comes with, sorry, I've written a note in there for because I don't have all the fancy flosses, so I've just converted to DMC. So you get the fabric and you get the buttons and the chart. So I'm really looking forward to starting that. I've kind of looked at it quite a lot of times, and it's more money than I would spend. But because I had a gift certificate, I thought this is the ideal time to get something that you wouldn't normally buy. So thank you so much, Sue. I really, really appreciate it. It was such a lovely, lovely surprise. So thank you. And right, let's move on to haul. So I think I mentioned last time that I'd purchased a piece of fabric from Coffee Craft Fabrics. Megan has a group on Facebook where you can buy these. Oh dear, yes, that is not really showing. That is really not showing how it should. And I basically ummed and ahed over buying a piece of fabric. And she had some opalescence up, and I love opalescent fabrics. I mean, I have no idea what I'm going to stitch on it. It's showing very bluey there, but it is more of a lilac-y, like a lilac-y colour, so it's really not showing true there. So I got a piece of 18 by 27 32 count even weave. I might use it for smalls, I might not. I might use it for a couple of bigger pieces, but we shall see. And I'd like to just say thank you as well to Elaine, Ellie Stitcher. I asked about fabric clubs last time, and she was going to have a word with Megan when she sees her, I think it's this month, to see if she would do a neutrals fabric of the month club, but I think Megan was already on it. So I have joined Megan's fabric of the month club for neutrals in 36 count, so I'm quite looking forward to that. Only small pieces, because I want to try and do more smalls this year if I can. Right, and then Kareen of Tralala was doing a 20% off. She had a 20% off code for her website. So I ordered this one. So this goes with the autumn and the winter one that I already have. So that is the spring one. So I'm hoping that she will release a summer one. I might actually drop her a message and see if she's going to do a summer one in this series. So I really like that, and of course it's sheep. What's not to love? And then my final piece of haul, this was originally in the Patchwork Rabbit's advent calendar, and Patchwork Rabbit and Mama Loves You GB kindly released it, and it's Flights of Angels, and I stitched this quote on my Annie Bayliss sampler as in tribute to the Queen after I'd heard Prince Charles use it in his address to the nation after the Queen had passed away. So I thought I'm gonna have this to stitch, you know, like a small, well, it is a small oh, my words just don't want to come out today. Yeah, to go with the sampler that I popped this quote on. So thank you so much to Michelle of Mama Loves You GB, and of course to Patchwork Rabbit for allowing this to be released for everybody. And I think that is it. Absolutely it. So Sharon, who was my giveaway winner on my last floss tube, I haven't posted it yet, but it will hopefully be going in the post this week. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long to get to you. I don't know what the post's like now, whether they've still got a backlog or what, but anyway. So yeah, that is everything, I believe. I don't know why I'm looking down because, again, no notes, force of habit. So hopefully I'll be back in a couple more weeks. And I didn't need to film this week. I could have left it till next week, but I quite like having the fortnightly floss tubes. So thank you so much to everybody who has watched me since I started my floss tube back in, I think it was May 2021. So I'll be getting towards my 2-year anniversary in a few months. And thank you to everybody who sticks with me, comes back week after week, well, should I say fortnight after fortnight, to watch me. It truly means a lot to me, because when I first started this floss tube, I didn't think anybody would want to watch. So thank you so much for all your likes, your comments, everybody that's subscribed. I know obviously not everybody that subscribes watches, but it's it really means a lot, and it's great to, you know, just be part of this community. I mean, obviously I've been part of the stitching community for a long time, but yeah, it's really nice just to be part of it, and you know, to chat with you through the comments or whatever. So thank you. So yeah, I will see you in a couple of weeks. Happy New Year. Stay healthy, stay safe, and keep talking is all I can say. Just keep talking, because I am a devil for bottling things up, and it really does not do you any good. So yeah, see you in a couple of weeks. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it's rushed. Bye bye.